Hey, hey, hey! How is everybody doing today? Welcome to the live. This is Rafael, and this is Viso's Travel. So if you haven't, if it's your first time here, make sure you like, you share the stream, and you subscribe to the channel, please. And today I'm by myself here because my wife is not home yet. She has to go pick up my daughter from gymnastics. She gets out in 5 minutes. So unfortunately, until she gets home, it's just me, myself, and I. How is everybody doing today? Let's see. Asamor, hello, hello. TWTS TV, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. So I just got out of work. Got out of work about 5 minutes ago. Tuesdays is not the easiest day because that's when I have my meeting with my manager. So that's always a fun experience. But I always look forward for this live stream to talk to you guys about traveling. So, how is everybody else doing? Are you having a good day? We have some news to share with you today, but I'm gonna wait until a few more people are in the chat so we can talk about it. Let's see. So I just saw somebody come up here. Let me see whenever it shows up on my chat window, and I can say hello. Looks like YouTube and StreamYard are a little bit delayed, so just waiting for the comments to come over here. Having some technical difficulties. Looks like the chat is not showing up on my screen for some reason. There we go. There we go. Hey, Child of Heart, how are you doing? Hey there, wanted to drop in a while. I still have charge on my battery. Well, welcome, welcome. You are one of the first ones here, so thank you very much for showing up. Having a great day. Well, that's good to hear. Good to hear. As you can see, I'm having a great day as well. Look at the nice, kind of clear skies. So it looks like I'm in vacation. How's everybody else doing? Who do we have here? Anybody else in the chat? Let's take a look on my phone here. See? Chat, there we go. Okay, there we go. So we're waiting a little bit until my wife gets here so we can give away the news that we have. But it's some good news. I am very excited about what is going to happen. So hopefully you guys are as well, because we couldn't do this without you. Anybody has travel plans coming up? Let's see here. Is Amanda pregnant? No, I hope not. Anyways, no, that's definitely not Not it. I saw you win championship. Yes, yes, yes. I always try to have fun doing that. So I wish I won last week because I would have won last week. I would have won a gift card, but it's okay. Hey, there you are, Danny. Welcome in. Welcome in. There we go. Now everybody is getting out of work. I'm just kidding. Bet is a Disney cruise. No, the Disney cruise it is happening. Um, it is happening October 19th on the Disney Fantasy. So far, it's happening anyways. But I don't know if you've been to my Facebook channel lately, but I posted some news today that some Disney cruises are canceling their cruise until October 2nd on the Magic. The Dream and the Fantasy, they're actually still out. They're still sailing, but they are canceling all the way to the end of July. So hopefully our cruise happens because it's on the Fantasy, but everything is changing so quickly right now. I was just watching the news and looks like we're having a resurgence of the virus in a few states. So hopefully that doesn't slow down the cruising and we can cruise again soon. Nick J, hello, hello, how are you doing? Let's see, hello. I wish I could watch Basico's live at 5 a.m. Yeah, no kidding, right? Hey, Nick J, how are you? Let's see what else we got here. Hey, man, to BRB, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. So what's going on? Yeah. So really, Blaine. So yeah, what I was saying is like if the Disney cruise happens, that is a good. Let's see, a good sign that the Carnival Breeze will happen because my Disney cruise will be October 19th, and it comes back on October 23rd, and I know the group cruise is October 24th. So hopefully, if I'm cruising, that means that you'll be cruising as well. That is what I'm wondering. Let's travel to see each other. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Meant to be having. See who else we have here. What are you looking forward the most to get back? Oh, first of all, being in vacation for sure, and second, it will be my fourth ship on the Disney Cruise Line. So that means that I have the Grand Slam. That means that I've been on all four ships. Of course, they're building a new one that is the Wish. Well, actually, they're building three new ones, but the Wish will be the first one out. So I am looking forward to have at least these four under my belt. That way I can go on the Wish next. But I do love the water coaster that they have on the Disney Fantasy. I love their food. I love the shows. I mean, the restaurants. I cannot wait to be on a ship. I mean, at this point, I will go on a boat. I don't care. I just would like to be on vacation, if I tell you the truth. Hey, everybody. Let's see what else we have here. I can't believe the darn Cola Dog won. They dream about nice things, all the hype about the other thing. Hey, Char of Hearts. Everybody saying hello. Good job. Good job. I saw that the Graceful Family by K. I'm going to get the clothes since it's cheaper and cleaner. Cleans easier. Okay. Yeah. So Nick, that is about the things I'm looking forward. I mean, of course, I'm looking forward meeting all the characters, and also October 19th is our 18th year wedding anniversary. So I'm looking forward having dinner at Palo with my wife, and yeah, this will be just me and my wife on the Disney cruise. It's a 4 day, so it's not too long, but it's not too short either. And it will stop in Nassau, Bahamas, and the private island of Castaway Key. That private island is fantastic. We maybe do the 5K again, or we may just relax in the beach all day. Hey, what's going on, Sean KC? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? So yes, then after the cruise, I actually gonna come down to Miami, and I'm gonna see all the people going on the breeze. I'm gonna stop by the Embassy Suites uh, the night before the cruise and say hello to everybody, and having a few beers in there and get to meet, some of my favorite channels like La Lila Loca, Sharon and Steve, going to see Neil and Kim from To Travel and Tour, see Blaine, see a lot of people that actually, consider family because they're on YouTube, but I never met them before. What's up, Blaine? What's am I? Yeah, Blaine, you ditched us yesterday, not having a live yesterday. What's going on, man? Did you finish what you were doing? I posted like 3 hours before. Did you finish helping? I believe it was your family move somewhere or something. So anybody here knows what's behind me? I wonder if anybody's been to the place that is behind me here. Anybody can tell me where it is? Obviously, it's a lighthouse, but where is this lighthouse at? Anybody been there? It's actually a great excursion. So that gives you a clue. I actually went on a cruise to there. Is that the lighthouse on lake? No, it's not a lighthouse on a lake. No, it is on the ocean. Well, not on the ocean. It's on land, but it's right next to the ocean. Cape Cod? No, no, it's not Cape Cod. No, no, it's not. Hey, Papa Mozo, how are you today? How is Mama Mozo? Hello there, everybody. Sorry I'm a little late. I just finished some mini golf and a painful hike in Tennessee. Wow, great job, Tyler. Is there a video? Is there gonna be video of it? I would love to see you hiking. I'm not sure, but we have a painting that looks just like that. Okay. Okay, both well today. Very good. Did you get your beer care fix with the new CO2? It doesn't have a new CO2 because the place is closed right now. But I take it with a drip. But I am actually drinking a little bit of I don't know, pineapple Rita. It tastes pretty good. It was on my refrigerator, so it gives me a taste of the tropics, I guess. Some in Maine. No, it's not in Maine. It's a lighthouse in Maine. No, it's not in Maine. No, no, no. Love the lighthouse. Yeah, we're trying to figure out where the lighthouse is. No, no, it's not there. No, no, no. It's the lighthouse in Belize. No, it's not in Belize. No, no, no. Love, love what the lighthouse signified. Yep, for sure. Oh, what do we have here? It's in Canada, Nova Scotia. Danny, ding, 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 ding. Good job, Danny. Yes, it is in Nova Scotia, but can you tell me what the name of this place is? Now that you know, actually, I'm going to give you, it's in Halifax, but what's the name of that place? Nassau? No. Your New York, no, yes, my New York cruise, that is correct. Yeah, there will be a whole trip series for, wow, perfect, perfect. It's gonna start next month. Okay. Thank you, sir. Remember, you're talking about the cruise. Yes. This place is unbelievable. This is called, wait a second, wait a second. Meant to be RVing. Good job. Peggy's Point Lighthouse. Very good. It's actually built in 1915. And it is very, very cool in there. Those waves are crazy, and the rocks around it, they are very smooth and very slippery. There actually has been a lot of people that they have fallen to there. The legend said that there was a lady named Peggy that moved over to the city and married a fisherman. That's why this place is called Peggy's Cove. It's a very quaint little town in Halifax and in Canada, and I really, really enjoy the trip. Actually, they have a little store that if you take your passport, they will stamp it with a stamp that looks like that lighthouse. So it is a very cool place to have, and you have a free memory to get that way. Yeah, Peggy's Cove. Hey, how are you doing, Linde Oki? Welcome in, welcome in. Papa Moso, Tyler Show. Okay, the Tyler Show. You get your taffy. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Excellent. Yes. Meant to be. Woohoo! Yeah. Woohoo! You got it right. Yeah, that excursion was fantastic because we stopped here. We also stopped at the like a different port. I don't remember exactly because I have video of all this and it's nowhere to be found. So I'm not sure if I did it with my phone, and when I transferred my phone, I lost the footage. I, I'm not sure, but I had so much video of these excursions and I lost it all. But I do have the pictures, but not the videos. And after that, I believe we went to another port, and they show us how they pick up the lobster, and also we went to a church as well, and a place where they make the money. They had we actually could make our own money on this place, and also we stopped at the Titanic cemetery, where they have a lot of people from the Titanic buried there, and that is in Halifax. Uh, hey, how are you doing, Scott Jacobs? How are you? See here. Sure I don't miss anything. I should have guessed that. They used the lighthouse for the press photo for the big news about Oasis of the Seas. Really? Oh, that's interesting. Hey there. Hey, how are you doing? You left too early yesterday. Thank you very much for playing the game yesterday. See what else we have in the chat here. It's getting some RV crowd in here for the live, which is awesome. Maybe they will stop to my lives on Mondays. Yes, Blaine does have live on Mondays. So make sure you check him out. I believe it's at 8, if I remember correctly, 8 Eastern. But if it's not, just put in the correct time on the chat, please, Blaine. What's up, Pips? Hey, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. See, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's a come and go kind of thing. But it was fun having you there last night, and it's always fun to play games. Now I need to like come up with something smart for next Monday, but it maybe end up being trivia. But let's see if I can find some other game to play on Monday. Well, now that we have a few people here, let me tell you about a little bit what's going on. To travel and tour, and myself, both of our channels, we're thinking about doing a group cruise in May of next year. Hey, Lucy, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. And it will be on the first week of May of next year. And we are doing in Princess Cruise Line, and we are doing it on the Pacific side, so it's not a Caribbean, but we just want to make sure everybody knows about it. If anybody is interested, Kim is doing the bookings. I'm also a travel agent, but at this time she's going to take care of all of that herself. And so let me tell you, we are deciding in a couple of different itineraries, and you let me know which one you think you like the best. So the first one is on the Star Princess, and this one is from LA to Vancouver. It starts on May 3rd, and is LA. The next day is Santa Barbara. The next day is a sea day. The next day is San Francisco. The next day is a sea day. The next day is Astoria, Oregon. The next day is Victoria, British Columbia and Canada. And the last day, of course, is Vancouver, Canada. This one is being sold as a wine country a trip. So that one is a first option from LA to Vancouver. And the other one is on the Emerald Princess. It's May 1st, and is Seattle to Seattle. So it's from Seattle, Washington on May 1st. The next day is Astoria, Oregon. Then the next day is at sea. The next day is San Francisco, California. Next day is Monterey, California. Next day is sea day. The next day is Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. And back to Seattle the next day. So looks like both of them are 7 nights. One is on May 1st. The other one is May 3rd. So we're trying to put it out there, see what everybody likes, to see which itinerary everybody likes better. So just let me know if you have any questions. You can email me visostravel@gmail.com, or you can put it in the chat. Which one do you prefer? But yeah, we are doing a group cruise, and I'm very excited about it. And I know Neil and Kim, they're excited about it as well. They probably will talk about it again on their live tomorrow, but that is what's going on. So we figure everybody goes to the Caribbean, so we wanted to make a little bit different, make it in a different cruise line as well, and maybe people would like to have the wine country and kind of environment. It will be a little bit cooler, it will be under 60s, 70s, but both of the ships, I believe, they have an indoor pool as well. Astoria has a cool bridge. Yeah, never been there, so it will be cool. We are going on a cruise next year out of California also. Yeah, I've been on a cruise out of California before. It was, I believe it was a Carnival. I want to say Imagination, I think it was called. And that one went to Ensenada, Mexico. And it was a fun cruise. It was from LA and then to Ensenada and back to LA. It was a very short, I believe it was 3-day cruise, but it was fun. So any of those itineraries that you guys think are best? Do you like the LA to Vancouver or the Seattle to Seattle? We're trying to decide which one will be better for people, and which one will people like better. So we're trying to do a poll to see which one we go to. So just let me know if you have any comments on that. All right, now I'm going to tell you a little bit of a funny story that happens. Maybe somebody else in the chat has some funny stories that happen to them in travel. So just let me know if you do have anything similar or fun or scary that you may have happen. Look at that. Seattle's marvelous. Okay. Hey, how are you doing, Mr. .com? The boat trips are lost on me. Welcome in. Hello, Cook with Dionela. How are you today? Thank you very much for coming back. Seattle, must sit downtown at Anthony's. You'll thank me later. Okay. That is a good thing to know. Thumbs up, Dan Host. Thank you very much. Yeah, just make sure you click on the thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed. But yeah, let me tell you, when back in 2002, we went on our honeymoon to New York City. We got a great time. I mean, we did, the tourist things. We went to the Statue of Liberty, of course. We went to Ellis Island. We went to a couple of museums. We went to Times Square, of course. We saw a couple of plays. I mean, everything was fantastic. I mean, the people was great. I mean, we went everywhere. Central Park. I mean, we took the subway everywhere. It was an amazing experience as our honeymoon. Um, we stayed at the Hilton Hotel and Towers. Um, and they have an ice cafe, an ice bar that is all ice on their lobby. That is very cool. Um, but when we were returning to Oklahoma, the hotel kind of told us how to get to the airport. I believe we had to go from LaGuardia, and if anybody been let me see here. Hold on, Rafael. When is the Seattle cruise? The Seattle one is on May 1st, Papamoso. If anybody been to LaGuardia, it's not the easiest to get to connecting wise, because all the other ones they have a subway or a train or something that connects it better. I'm sure now with Uber and Lyft it will be easier to get to LaGuardia, but back then, it was harder to do. So they told us, oh, take the subway to this station, then you get out, then you get on a bus, and then you will get to LaGuardia. Well, long story short, we did take the subway to the station that they told us to, and we got out and we sat there on a bus station in Queens. We waited and waited and waited and waited, and we are here with about 4 pieces of luggage, not on the nicest part of Queens, and waited and waited and waited. We waited around maybe 15, 20 minutes. And finally, somebody's like, what are you doing here? And like, we're waiting for the bus. Oh, well, the buses don't run today. Ooh. First time in New York City, and all of a sudden we are stuck on a place that we don't know where we are. And so it's like, okay, well, what we should do is like, well, you need to take a taxi, you need to take a cab. It's like, okay, well, so where is a bus station or a cab place to take? Well, you just have to look for them. Well, that person left, and we waited there a little bit longer trying to figure out. We got a little bit of uh, upset, and finally, this black car comes by, opens the door. It's like, hey guys, do you want to go to the airport? It's like we look at each other like, okay, sure. And like, yeah, 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 come in. But don't tell, whenever we get to the airport, don't tell us I drop you off. It's like, okay. Like, well, we were already running a little bit behind on time. So we decided to get into this car. But end up being, like, I guess in Queens, there are unmarked, like limousine type cars. They're black cars, but there are not any signs that say taxi anywhere. But they did have like the name of the guy on the front when we came in. So, and I had a map with me, so I knew we were going the correct way. But at the time, it was very scary situation. So he did take us there, and of course, we tip him good because I mean he saved us from being and stuck in a side of town we didn't know. But and at that moment, it was a pretty stressful and interesting and scary situation. So I don't know if anybody in the chat had something else to share. Maybe they had some type of story that they want to share with me. I will love to hear it. Take a look at the chat here. Hey, how are you doing? What is for dinner today? Let's see. Hey, how you doing? La Guardia is a bit less convenient, yes. And JFK is better. Yes, JFK is perfect. JFK has that subway station right there. You get to JFK right away. LaGuardia is kind of out of hand and actually look like Newark because I cannot know the way around it and I cannot know how to get downtown from there by taking the train. Let's see what else. Yeah, stranger danger for sure. It was scary situation, I tell you. Always fly into JFK. Yeah, well, sometimes you don't have a choice, but yeah, I try to avoid LaGuardia as much as I can. But it was a newbie, and it is what happens. Hello there, happy cruising. Hey, Viso Travel, how you doing? Tyler, remind me. I believe we do have a cruiseathon this weekend, right, Tyler? If I remember correctly. My brain is not working all that well after work. But if I remember correctly, let us know. I believe we do have a cruiseathon again this weekend and next weekend. My husband loves taffy. Who doesn't love taffy? I made pizza dough and oh, that is fantastic. I have to check that one out. Hey, everybody. Happy cruising. Let's see. My phone is dying. Okay, well, if you need to go, thank you, thank you very much. Okay, so any scary situations for anybody on the chat? Let me see here. Hey, Nick, yeah, sorry I missed the premiere. Great job in the video as always. Oh, you had a premiere today. I didn't get the notification. I will check it out right after this. So no scary situations for anybody on the chat, huh? Everybody always have a great travel experience with no problems. Okay. All right. Well, let me throw a question out there for you. And I watched it, loved it. As soon as he asked, I answered myself. Let me throw a question in there and see if everybody like it here. Okay. Whenever you travel, do you like to go with the flow or you like to keep a schedule? Who likes to go with the flow and who likes to keep a schedule? We have had unpleasant, but not great. Okay, not scary. I mean, yeah. Hey, how are you? Go with the flow. Yes, go with the flow. Okay. Visit travel. I go with the flow. Yeah. Scary. No, but they have a bad time at Carnival Paradise. Okay. What happened? Yes, Viso's Travel. There's another one on this Saturday. Happy Cruising will kick it off at 12 p.m. and you should go on at 1. So yes, everybody, we do have another cruiseathon. This time is put on by Tyler Show. Next week, the next weekend after, it's going to be another one put on by Happy Cruising. So just make sure you check it out. Happy Cruising will kick it off at 12 this Saturday. See here, it's scary enough, but this have a, okay. I always make a schedule, but Bill goes with the flow. Gets interesting. Yeah, that is me and my wife. I go with the flow. It's like my wife is like, oh, what are we gonna do today? It's like, well, whatever. Let's see what happens. Let's see where we go. And she wants me to make. We're going here today. We're going there next day. We're going this at this time. This at this other time. And I kind of like to go with the flow because you never know when you're on a new city. You may find something that you like and you want to stop by and you may spend some time in there, and if you're on a schedule you may have to worry about being someplace at that time. But don't get me wrong, sometimes we do a schedule, like at New York we do have the Broadway shows, but everything else is pretty much going with the flow for sure. See here, go with the flow. Schedules don't work out for us in vacation. Yes, I agree completely. I mean, vacation should be, we already have enough schedules at work that whenever we travel, I will throw the schedule out the window for sure. And let's see here. I check out Tyler Shot later. Okay. And the only schedule, I mean, is when we cruise. When we cruise, we do have, so far we do like the formal dining, so we like to go to the formal dining, so that has a schedule, so we do abide to that schedule, but that is about it. I can eat anything with gluten. Let's say I sure lost weight on that cruise. Nothing to eat, we have a whole rat block. Oh, that is hilarious. Yep. Yeah, I know how that can be for sure. Got on the wrong boat in Mexico. One year, unable to speak Spanish, I was lost and dropped off at a different part of downtown. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Man, I bet that was scary. In Mexico? What part in Mexico? Were you like in Mexico City or were you like in Cancun or something like that? It depends on where we go. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you go as well. Like if you go to Disney and you have a fast pass, but you have to abide by the fast pass. But anything in between that, then you can try to go with the flow. Yeah, see, exactly. If you go to Disney, sometimes you do have a plan, but you can vary the plan a little bit. It depends. And then you have those fast passes for sure. It was a mess trying to find right bus to take me back to the condo. I bet. I bet. If we go to a national park, there's no way you can have a plan. Yeah, very true. A blend of both is the best. Yeah, yeah. It it sure is, especially in different types of vacations. Like on a cruise, you sometimes you have to a blend of the two, or if you go to Disney as well. I mean, you cannot. I mean, it's not like I don't do some research. Of course, I do research before of the cities that we're gonna go to and stuff like that, and things that we want to go see. But I do not have a schedule on when we go see them. Have you been to Half Dome? Danny, have you been there? We're doing good. For me, I love going with the flow as I want to take my time to enjoy the place and love to take photos. So I need more time to enjoy the trip. That is correct. Yes, yes. I mean, it's nice. It's nice to take your time, take your photos, take your videos. Sometimes, like a group tour and things like that, it can be a little bit hectic. If you want to have like a video or photos, they can rush you a little bit, but yeah, I know exactly what you mean. We have no Papamoso, but our good friends Moral Moments have. Okay. Please tell. How was it? One of the things I do like to do, like in New York, for certain, I the first time we went there, we took those red buses, the red double-decker buses, and those are fantastic to go on a city that you do not know, because you put in your headphones on. They give you like the history of what you're looking at, and you can use them for maybe a couple of days, and they're hop on, hop off. So I mean, you don't need to pay for any other type of transportation, and then it pretty much they drop you off in a good area for a tourist. So they have different lines in New York, so you can. They usually have one that met in the middle, so you can do one circle and then you have hop off that one and then you do another one. Is a very good way to learn a city. They do have those in Madrid and they have those in Barcelona and the big cities. They have in London, of course. They have it in New York, Boston. They are they are my favorite for sure to do the first day or the second day if I want to go to different places at one time. Also, we did buy the first time we went to New York. We also buy the city pass, and that included a few things in it. I think it included the Guggenheim Museum, and I believe it included the Empire State Building, and it included a few other museums. I don't remember exactly right now, but it was a good value to buy for New York City for sure. I love Glacier National Park. Is that Alaska? Is that not Alaska, Blaine? Or I'm thinking about something else? Hold on, let me see. I believe my wife just got here. Let me see if I can get her to come up. In Montana, wow, wow. It sounded that they won in Alaska for some reason. Oh, that's very good too. I did that in London. Hop on the double-decker tour bus. Yes, yes. Those are my favorites in big cities that I do not know, because all the stops are usually within walking distance of something important. So we hop off, spend maybe an hour or two in one place, then we get back on the bus and get to the next stop, and so on and so forth. So it was fantastic to do that in New York City for sure. Oh, it's Glacier Bay. Okay, so one is called Glacier National Park, and the other one is Glacier Bay. Okay, so that's why it's a little bit confusing for sure. But I definitely want to see Glacier Bay. I mean, I do want to go there for sure. And I was expected to go there on July 25th, but the cruise got canceled. I was looking at Yellowstone and Grand Tetons, enough to do to entertain two teenage girls. Okay, I would like to know that too, because I do have two teenage girls and one 5-year-old girl, so three girls. But the teenagers are harder to entertain for sure. We did the exact same in London and Paris. Yep. Yeah, it's the way to go. Whenever you don't know the city, it is the way to go for sure. Hey, what's going on? Here is Kim from To Travel and Tour. Like I was mentioning about the cruise, Kim, I gave them the two choices. Um, so people, they have, not too many have responded yet. Some people do seem to like the Seattle to Seattle. Some people like the LA to Vancouver. But I did mention that we are thinking about doing the group cruise together. So you may get some emails, or you may get some information of people wanting to talk to you. So here's Kim. She is the one booking it. So if you want to talk to her, there it is, Kim Junker Forum to Travel and Tour. And they go live tomorrow at 3 Central. So if you want to check out their channel, please do, because they probably have a lot more information on their live tomorrow. We have been we have been 3 times in 5 years. We have a ton of blogs of national parks. Yes, I know, Danny, you love national parks. I heard on the TV yesterday, Danny, that now they're gonna start charging to get into the parks in Oklahoma. They're gonna charge $10 for out of states, and then $8 for people from Oklahoma, and also I believe free after 65. So I don't know if you heard about that, but I heard it on the news yesterday. that that they are nearly impossible to entertain. Yes, you are right. And now, especially now with all these phones, they spend all time, all day long on their phones. Oh, really? It's good and easier, right? Yep. Yes, for sure. And Blaine saying hello to Kim. Griswold Family Vacay. That's awesome. Thank you. I will check out your blogs. Yes, check them out for sure. They are a wonderful, wonderful channel. If you haven't checked out the Griswold Family Vacay, they do great trivia as well. I mean, I really enjoy their trivia every week. I have a lots of fun. Do you like Cozumel, Mexico, Viso's Travel? I definitely one of my favorites, but every single time we almost get run over by one of the cars when we attempt to cross the street in the downtown area. Yeah, I mean, you do have to be careful on these islands because people, they don't respect the signage as much here we do in the U.S. Like I lived for about 8 months in Mexico City, and for them a stop sign is, it doesn't mean stop. Is it's just a sign. So you do have to be careful. You have to make sure you look both ways before you cross, because you can get hurt. That's why I do not recommend for people to rent those scooters and things like that. I mean, if you want to, you go ahead, but you don't know how the people on those countries drive, and you may get in an accident, and you may have a lot more problems that you didn't expect. But I do love Cozumel. Cozumel, we had our dolphin encounter in Cozumel, and we loved it. And also, next time I go to Cozumel, I want to try that Mr. Sancho's, because I heard that is the place to go. So I want to go there and see if I can get my fish spa, because I heard that is ticklish but fun. I have not heard that. Thanks for letting me know. Yes, I did hear it last night on TV. So you may want to check it out, because they are changing. They're trying to get the money to help with the conditioning of the parks. So that's the reason why they're doing it. Thanks, Rafael. And like I say, my invitation is still up. So anytime that you want to come, just let me know. Hey, Kathy Mills, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Good evening from Charlotte, North Carolina. Well, welcome. How's the weather in North Carolina today? In here, we probably have another 90-some degree weather, probably. Yeah, 93 right now. So it's hot, hot, hot. We done the fish stop. It's pretty cool. So you've been to Mr. Sancho's, Nick J? I seen somebody's vlog. I don't remember who it was. I mean, it slipped my mind now. But I did see it like a couple weeks ago, and they allowed they allowed to put in their camera inside the tank. So that was a cool experience for sure. Wow, 95 there. Wow, Kim, it's hot for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, yeah, we have some hard weather. After this, I'll probably jump in the pool for a little bit. So, Kim, if you're listening to me, have we decided yet which ones to do? Have you taken a look at what is available? So we have one choice. No, we didn't go to Mr. Sancho's. It was at Bucanos Beach Resort. Oh, wow! How was that? How was the Bucanos? What did they have? Was there a fee to go in there, or it was a free beach? 95 is nuts. Yes, Papa Mozo. 95 is nuts, but it will be good for you. You like to be under the weather. Okay. Yeah, both have available. Okay, so you go on one ship and I go on the other. Is that how it works? Just kidding. Yeah, my wife, she's not here yet. She goes pick up my daughter from gymnastics, and she is 16. And every time she picks her up, she drives the car home. So I am worried until they get home for sure. So once I hear the doorbell, then I calm down for a little bit. Charlotte is hot too. High of 89 today, but feels like 94. With humidity after 85, it's all the same to me. Yeah, yeah. After we go up on the 85 and up, yeah, it's horrendous. I mean, so humid here. It's horrible, horrible. I mean, I walk outside for 2 steps and I'm soaking wet. Okay, let's see if we have another question over here. Let's see. Well, since we are talking about weather, which uh, which country that you have visited has the best weather in your opinion? What country you have visited has the best weather in your opinion? I have a couple of choices myself, of course. I like Mexico, the Cancun area, and I like Jamaica. I had a good time in Jamaica as well with the weather. So anybody has some comments about that? Which one is which country you think it has the best weather? We love Charlotte. Kathy Miller spent a few days there a couple of days ago. Cool. What were you doing in Charlotte? Jamaica has the best for sure. Yeah. And if they don't have the best weather, they make it, right? I believe it was $20 to $25 per person, but we had a large group of family with us, so they raised the prices on us. Okay, so you have a group, and they raise the prices instead of lower. Wow! But there is a nice restaurant, free Wi-Fi, and amazing spots for snorkeling. Wow, I can't believe it. If you have a big group, they should lower the price instead of raising it. But I'm glad you have fun. Dominica has afternoon rain every day. There's always a vivid double rainbow. Wow, that is great. A double rainbow. Yeah, I've seen one of those a few times, but they're not that, they're very unusual for sure. Bahamas. The day I spent in Half Moon Cay was one of the most beautiful days ever. Yes, yes. That day I spent at Castaway Key on the Disney private island. Yeah, that was amazing for sure. And then Mexico. Yep. Yeah, Mexico for sure. I mean, you can go to Mexico any month of the year and you're gonna be able to jump in on the ocean for sure. Let's see. Okay, see you later. See you later, Asam More. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, of course, I cannot forget, Spain, but I don't want to be like Spain has the best weather, but being from Spain, I know we do have a very, very nice country, especially on the southern part. And let's not talk about the Canary Islands. If you ever want to go to an island, the Canary Islands, they have the greatest weather, and they have great excursions. Of course, they are volcanic islands, so you do have a volcano in there, that makes it, a little island, kind of like Hawaii in the type of island that you find in there for sure. Looks like my wife might be here. Okay. Anybody else have any comments on nice weather? Anybody? I know this is an old-fashioned kind of thing, but do anybody send postcards when you are on vacation? I have done it a couple of times. I have done it from the Vatican City, because the Vatican City, right on St. Peter's Square, they do have a post office there, and of course, who doesn't like to receive a postcard with the Vatican City stamp on it? And we have done one from the Castaway Key, from the private island of Disney. And those are the two that I can think of that they're very interesting, because they're so small places that you usually, not hard to get to, but very, very different places for sure. I'm sure Papa Mosso has done one, because he does everything. He's been everywhere. Anybody? No takers first for postcards? Spend an hour every 4 day. Wow, that is fantastic, Papa Mosso. I like to hear that for sure. I mean, I remember the back in the day when we were traveling. What did you get when you go traveling? You usually got postcards, Now it looks like people are forgetting about those. So that is kind of nice that you actually do that for sure. Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. Visiting with the grandbabies. Hey, woo! Welcome in, welcome in. We never sent postcards on vacation before. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a lost routine anymore. With nowadays, I mean, now when I get to Nassau, I try to find a Wi-Fi spot so I can talk to my kids. Would it be so nice to find a postcard and maybe mail it? That would actually mean something. They took the time to fill it up, get a stamp, and mail it. But we do go in a go mentality nowadays, and we forgot those little special things that people would probably like if they get one for sure. I buy stamps of each nation. That Oh man, that is nice. Very good, Papa Mosso. I'm proud of you. Good advice, Papa Mosso, for sure. I wonder if hotels carry them. I never think to send postcards, but it's a great idea. Yeah, it gives you a memento of your vacation. It gives you a reminder of when you send it, even if you send it to yourself. I mean, you actually get back from vacation and you still look like you're on vacation. I mean, it's just something nice to do. Hey, Norse Guda, welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? Sounds very interesting, though. Yeah, yeah, I mean, it is an interesting. Like I say, Nick, we used to do that back in the day. It used to be the thing to do, to buy postcards all the time, and now is people they do it less and less for sure. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yes, love those grandbabies. I bet. I bet. Who wanna connect with me? Yeah, if you need somebody to connect to, there is no Norse Gouda ready to connect with you. So I love sending postcards from Disney World. Yeah, that's another place. That's another place to send postcards from, because people enjoy receiving them for sure. Your life is good today. Woo! Hey, hey, taking off. Let's see what else we got here. My parents love receiving those cards. Yes, I actually have an app. Let me see if I remember where it is. Let me find this app. Uh, do, 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 do. Mm, I don't know. Oh, it's an app called Touch Note. Uh, it's an app called Touch Note that actually I can make a postcard out of a picture of my kids. So that's what I do. I take I actually sent one to La Lila Loca before. Let me see if it pulls up in here. No, that one didn't want to pull up. But yes, you can select a picture like this, for example. See, that's my 5-year-old kid right there, and so I sent that one to my parents in Spain, and I don't have to worry about doing the stamps myself. The app does it for you. So you just put in upload the picture you want to that, and then it sends a postcard anywhere in the world. So that was a good way to for my parents to see a picture of my kids instead of just sending them through the phone. They're Chilean folks. Aren't good on you for your service, love. I don't think my parents will receive a postcard. Why not? Oh, because you wouldn't send it? I gotta run. Great live, Viso Travel. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. If you are on the cruiseathon on Saturday, well, I see you then. Looks like I hear my wife outside, so I wonder if she's. There we go. There we go. Now we have somebody coming. Let me scoot in over here.
Sorry.
It's okay. I know that you have to pick up Ashley. There we go.
Hi, guys.
See, you probably need to move a little bit closer to me.
Hang on. My hair is all messed
Yeah,
up.
move a little bit closer to me. Hey, what's going on? Here is the other part of Viso's travel.
Really.
Now she's covering the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Now she is the lighthouse.
Oh, sure.
The both of us. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
What happened?
No, we're talking about sending postcards whenever you travel.
Huh?
That's a kind of nice way to kind of keep in touch with people, or actually maybe if you send it to yourself.
Yeah.
That way you remember about your vacation when you're actually coming back home. So that is, you're getting out of the picture. Babe.
Oh, sorry. I look terrible, so I don't see myself.
Not terrible. It's the green screen. It's giving you a little bit of thing in there. You don't look terrible. I don't think she looks terrible. Does she look terrible?
Terrible.
They both okay. So let's see here. Let's see what else we can. Okay, here's an interesting question. Really?
Yeah, sorry.
Whenever you travel, would you rather see lots of places, or you rather be in one place and learn everything you can about that place? So you rather go. Maybe you go to Europe, you want to see a lot of the countries, or you just rather go to just one or two cities and learn as much as you can from those two cities. Papa Moses saying, the lovely Amanda.
Oh, that's very nice. I just got back from teaching our 16-year-old how to drive, so I'm a little frazzled.
Did she do okay today?
She's trying to learn how to park, and she'll get there.
Oh, you're doing parallel parking?
Not parallel, just getting into a parking spot. So
Oh.
it's tough.
Oh, so you went to the store?
We went to a church parking lot because I needed all the help I could get.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. You need God's help to be able to park the car. So many destinations, Papa Moses says. Okay. What do you think, Amanda? What do you like? Would you like?
I don't know. I feel like we try to pack in as much as we can. So I feel it depends on the town, really. It depends on where you are.
Okay.
You know, in Europe, I think that's easier to do, to go to lots of different places. But
okay. So when you go into Paris and to Rome, you wouldn't like to be there longer?
Of course, I would like to be there longer.
But you rather have maybe go to Rome, then maybe go to Venice, maybe go.
Yeah, I feel like over in Europe, you can I would try to hit as many countries and places as I could. But when you go to New York, I mean, you do everything in New York. It's just different over here. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. We actually talk about New York a lot. How we like those buses, those double-decker buses.
Oh yeah, those are really good for your first time there for
Yeah.
sure. Or if you have somebody that doesn't want to I can't walk around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fantastic to a way to get from one place to the next. Or if you want to see the town, you don't have to get out of the bus, and you learn everything from just the bus. They're coming in. Our chat is a little slow today for some reason. There we go. Taking. Let's see here. You still have hair left after teaching a daughter to drive. Bless you.
I got quarantine hair. I gotta get my hair cut after all this being away.
Let's see. I'd rather see lots of places. Then, if I like the places, I can come back and stay longer. That is something that's
That's a good
true
point.
too. Like if you go to Europe and you go to many places, many cities in Europe, and then you find wine you like, that's for sure. Hey, Sherry, awesome sunsets travel. How are you doing, Sherry? Welcome in, welcome in. Just saying hello to everybody. And she's looks like she's been to NASA. She has a picture of NASA in there.
Oh, cool.
So yeah,
Yeah.
she does love NASA for sure. Yes, Sherry. If I don't know if you heard the question, but we were wondering if, like, when you travel, do you rather go to many places or just go to one place and learn as much as you can from that place? Much run for now, much love. Thank you, Papa Moso. Thank you very much for stopping by. And yes, at NASA.
NASA.
Mhm. Yes, we know, we
Been
know.
there a few times.
Yeah, we see the Disney cruise in there as well.
Yeah.
Hi, Sherry.
What else you got, Rafi?
What else? Well, I have the ones with the little stars. I don't know which one you think. Let's see. I asked this one, and people seem to like that one.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. All right. Whenever you travel, I try for this not to happen that often, but I have lost a couple of things while traveling. Have you lost anything by travel? When traveling? And if so, what have you lost? Other than your luggage, because the luggage that seems to be every time we travel to
Every
Spain.
time.
But then we find it, and we also have a lot of issues with our luggage being damaged.
Mhm.
And I mean, that's kind of nice that they give you another luggage, but it's still a pain to go around the airport with a plastic bag because your luggage got damaged.
I remember the last place we went that happened to me, and it came out of the what do they call that luggage? It came out of the thing completely open, like it was ripped open, the whole luggage. That was
Yeah, that's good that you didn't lose anything.
I know. No, I think I did lose a few things.
Really?
Yeah.
We like to spend 2 or 3 days in each place. Yes, that is definitely the way to go. But if you can't, it's sometimes, it's nice to go to many places. We normally make like a 2-week road trip and see many places. Yeah.
That's nice. I've been wanting to do a road trip this summer.
Hey, Sunset Travel, see you. Neil is driving. We're in the car. Okay. Hello, Kim. Kim again. They just got out of work.
Yeah.
So they
Very
are
familiar with that.
going home. They say it's 95 degrees there.
Yeah, it's really hot here.
I need
too.
a shower and a beer. Well,
that doesn't count.
I have a
That's a lady.
pineapple Rita.
That's a lady drink.
Well, it goes well with my chick flicks.
So I left a Kindle in the front.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
I did leave one of those.
In the Dallas airport, we got to Dallas.
Yeah.
And we noticed that we missed it not too long after, but they didn't, for some reason, they didn't let me go back on the plane
Yeah.
Well, of course, not on the plane, but they say no. You just have to go to Lost and Found,
And it
and
was never found.
of course, it was never found. Another thing that we lost, not us, but our kids, that actually made us pretty mad. I mean, we had a big conversation with them. We spent $50 on this wand, Universal Studios
Oh, the Harry Potter
for the Harry
ones.
Potter thing to make sure the little things move on the windows at the Harry Potter
Yeah.
Universal, and
Well,
it disappeared. It was so good. The one was so good that
it made itself disappear.
it made itself
Yeah.
disappear.
I think
So
somebody stole it out of our stroller.
yeah, so I think the last probably hour in the park wasn't the greatest hour that we ever had
No.
on a theme park, for
A lot
sure.
of tears. A lot of tears.
But yeah, we didn't find it, unfortunately. I believe it was Hermione's one. So yeah, it was so good it made itself disappear. And it's funny that they didn't let me go back in the plane to get the Kindle, because last time I went to Spain, I believe it was in Madrid. I was halfway into the terminal when I realized I didn't have my phone, and I went back to the gate. They actually let me go back through the gate into the plane, but not in the plane itself. They say you have to wait at the door on the plane and ask one of the flight attendants to go get it for you, and she did, and she found my phone, and I got it. If you see my bloopers video, that is actually on the bloopers video with me holding the phone with victory eyes, for sure. So anybody has lost anything while traveling? Don't answer all at once, okay?
Maybe they're just really good travelers and they don't lose anything.
Yeah, maybe they are very good travelers. That's what I'm thinking. I'm sure Kim has lost something. Hey, hey, how are you doing? Saying hello to Sherry.
Hello. I can't believe it's only Tuesday.
Okay, here we come with Kim. So you lost a bottle of perfume. Okay, a bottle of perfume. Okay, what kind of perfume was this? Was this part of the famous Paris trip? The infamous Paris trip that nobody wants to talk about? Looks like Kim had a lot of fun in Paris, but Neil didn't. Is
Drama.
So was it part of that trip, Kim? I think I left a Discman on a plane back in the day. Wow, a Discman. I actually found one while going through some stuff on the attic a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I tried to play it, but I don't think the batteries in it are any good anymore. Anything else that you lost while traveling?
Not that I can think of. Well, I think I left my favorite swimsuit somewhere.
Oh yeah, the infamous
my
black
favorite black swimsuit. I know
swimsuit.
I left it on a hook or something somewhere, but it's gone down.
What did this last trip to Spain, I think I lost a pair of sunglasses because I cannot find a pair of Oakley sunglasses. No, I was taken out of my suitcase. It was Armani. Oh, well, I'm sorry.
That stinks.
Yeah, I think I have my suitcase open before, but I don't think I ever had anything taken from the luggage. But you can really tell when they open your suitcase.
Yeah, you can.
like whenever they get me back, because I usually put the zippers on a special way, and when
I didn't know that.
well,
See, you
so
learned something new. All these years, I didn't know you. What do you do?
I'll just put it in a special place just to make sure if somebody touches it, then I know if they touch it.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Okay.
so if they open it, so whenever I see the zipper on a different position, I know they opened it. So, but of course, if I was opening on the airport, you find a little piece of paper inside. But yeah, so but never they haven't taken anything from my suitcase yet. I always sit on my sunglasses. Yeah,
You've done that a few times.
I try to not sit on my phone. Sometimes I sit on my phone, but yeah, sunglasses I usually put them on the back of my hat, and I just don't know what happened with this last pair. It was probably left on the airplane. Uh, I was probably snoring and they fell out.
That's probably a certainty.
Hello, Kim. How are you? Everybody's saying hello to Kim. And
Hi,
remember,
Kim.
and remember, Kim is the one booking um, the cruise. So if anybody is interested, or if anybody wants more information, she will be the one to talk to for the May cruise. May cruise to we think about doing a group cruise to California coast,
Cool.
including port in Canada. And we are doing a survey to see which one they like, Seattle to Seattle.
Oh.
Seattle would be kind of cool because you
Yeah.
can meet your friend.
Mhm.
Is he still there?
I think so.
But yeah, is why I have cheap sunglasses. Yes. Funny thing about sunglasses, my wife thought she lost these sunglasses. They were gone for like what, a year?
No, it was longer than 2 years. It was like 2 years.
2 years. And then my daughter went to pick up a day bag, and they were inside the day bag.
Yep. 2 years later.
Yeah.
Favorite pair.
Yeah. Also, I thought I lost this wedding ring, um, and it was gone for a long time, for a long,
Years.
long
Yeah.
time. And my wife got me another one, and then a couple of weeks, a couple of months later, I opened the coffee table, and there it was, just sitting there. So and it's kind of funny how those things happen. You think you lost something, and then a couple of years later, it's like, oh my gosh, I found this thing. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a wine country. It's a wine country cruise. So
Oh, ooh,
yeah,
that's cool.
so yeah, there's like the Seattle one. Yeah, Seattle will be fine. Looks like Papa Mozo has a lot good things to say about Seattle. Looks like there is a good restaurant in there that he said that if you go there, you you will stay. So, and I also want to see a few things in Seattle because that's where geocaching started,
Mhm.
and that's where the headquarters is. So that would be kind of fun.
That would be fun.
I am waiting for my lost one to turn up. Okay, what lost one?
Sunglasses, maybe?
What did you lose, Daniel? Oh, ring that is. Okay. So you lost your ring and you haven't found it yet. Yeah, that was crazy how I found this ring. It was unreal for sure. So, any other thing that you want to ask?
I liked the one about where it is about the street food. What's the best street food you've had? I like that.
Okay, we'll ask it.
Here you go.
You ask.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this one says, what is the best street food you've ever had? So I know, like, what I would say is those street tacos we had in Cozumel.
Are you talking about Ensenada?
Yeah, Ensenada. Sorry, Ensenada.
The fish tacos?
Those were so good.
Yeah, so fish tacos in
Oh my
Ensenada.
gosh.
Yeah,
Fish tacos, Ensenada, best street food.
yeah, best
For
street
sure.
food we had on a vacation for sure was the street tacos. What? No. The best food was that seafood we had in Spain
That wasn't
when we went with Manuel.
That wasn't street food though.
But that was your favorite, right?
No, I didn't like that one bit. But that wasn't street food.
No, the street food that we had. No, it wasn't street food. It was actually a restaurant in my hometown of Vigo that my best friend took us to, and they had seafood. I mean, real seafood. I mean, they when they bring it, the lobster and stuff, they still had the moss, the green moss around it, the food, and she's like, I want red lobster.
I didn't know they would serve seafood like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
it was like
it was
not cleaned.
right out of the ocean.
Yes.
So it was. I mean, still with all the ocean stuff on it, and it has ocean, like it had ocean water, and then that stuff is so good inside those.
No, it had ocean water inside of it. Like
yes.
Grainy,
that's
sandy.
That's delicious.
Oh no. No.
So street food. What everybody thinks about street food?
That's quite a sip there.
It was the last sip. Look at that.
That's terrible.
It was terrible sip. Okay, I'm sorry.
So nobody likes the street food question. I'm gonna have to let you pick.
Everybody likes to eat at restaurants when they travel. They don't like the street food. I think. Anybody? What's the best street food? Nobody? Or any funny things about food that you had? Oh. Okay. So what kind of street food, Kim? You say excellent street food, but what kind? I'm interested. Some fish and chips? Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. It was actually goat. Wow, that is very interesting.
Goat.
I take some goat cheese, but goat?
Goat taco.
When it's really hot, I do prefer to sit when eating. A lot of street food is on. That is true. That is true for sure. Portland, Oregon has a great street food. Okay. And it's all good. Yeah, street food is all good. Yeah, that is for certain. Yeah, but we had these fish tacos in Ensenada. We still talk about it till this day. It's like they were amazing. I don't know if the food on the cruise was bad or I don't know what, or we were hungry. But we had them on the way out of the cruise ship and on the way back to the cruise ship. That's how good these things were. And we also stopped in a place to have this humongous margarita as well on the way to the blowhole. That's what it was called, the blowhole. That's funny.
What else you got? What else you got, sir?
Let's see.
Sir.
See what
else do you have to talk about?
A lot of things to talk about. Okay. Ooh, we're invisible. See, I have been to that blowhole. It's cool. See?
It is cool.
See?
It was funny. On our way to the below hole. It was cool. That was neat.
Yeah, it was a great experience. And how you go on that street that goes down, and they have those little bars right next on both sides. There is a couple of places to have some drinks. It was very cool place. On the way back, they're always asking you for your money though, but it was fun for sure. I love fish tacos. Yeah, I don't really eat fish that much, but those fish tacos were unbelievable for sure. Yeah, but this the blowhole in Ensenada, that is a great excursion. If anybody wants to do an excursion, that is a good excursion for sure.
Mhm.
I did it in 2005. It's been a while. I don't know if it was the build up back.
Got built up back then.
It was
Oh,
that
the
build up.
bars and stuff and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember when we did it. What year was it? Let me take a look.
Goodness.
Let me see. I know it was I know it was Carnival, but let me see here. Let me see. Uh, take a look. There we go. It was on the Carnival Paradise, and that was October 22 of 2010. So almost 10 years ago.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it was just a 3-day cruise, a 3-night cruise. Uh, it was L.A., Ensenada, a day at sea, and then back to LA. So it was a very short cruise, but we did enjoy it for sure. So you're probably right. I mean, you were there 5 years before us. We went on the Royal, on the Monarch of the Seas back then. Yeah, yeah. We haven't done that many Carnival cruise, but we will try it again for sure. Because after Amanda went in the New Kids on the Block cruise, now I need to go back, need to try those guys burgers because I heard so much about the guys burgers that I want to try. Even though the last Royal that we've been on, we like that the Mexican place. What is it, Loco Fresh or something like that, right? They have a Mexican place on the pool deck that is very good. Yeah,
NKOTV.
yeah,
That's
New
right.
Kids on the Block. That is correct.
I'm gonna start blushing now.
She went in that cruise with them, and she did enjoy it, right?
It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
She also got to meet the Kimmy Gibbler from Full House as well. That was my best part.
I mean,
I saw the picture of her. I can care less about the guys,
oh my gosh.
but she did have a good time. She went with her cousin, right?
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she was thinking about going this year, but
They actually did a virtual cruise, which was nice. They had to cancel their cruise, and so they did like this whole weekend long thing with everybody online. So it was nice.
yeah, and it was free.
That's right. Saved a lot of money this year.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, anybody has done any cruises like any type of different cruises like
Like
the
theme.
like a theme cruise like with New Kids on the Block or the guys from
Our daughter wants to do the Impractical Jokers.
the
one.
Impractical Jokers.
Yeah, she's
I
trying to
believe
do that.
Bon Jovi has one. I believe there is an 80s cruise. Anybody here has done any of those type of cruises? Because that will be kind of fun.
Backstreet. Oh,
Well, New Kids on the
I
New
don't
Kid is
know.
good. Backstreet is much better. What? Danny,
No,
I
no
thought
comment.
I thought you were a New Kids on the Block fan.
That's Griswold.
Yeah, Danny.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were a New Kids on the Block fan. Didn't you used to have the poster in your room?
You can like both. There's
Yeah,
no
but I
problem
thought
with
he
that.
was a fan of them, not the other ones. He also likes chick flicks, by the way.
Uh-oh. Hallmark movies right here.
Yeah, free is the right price. Yes, for sure. Yeah, that virtual cruise on with the New Kids on the Block, that was kind of fun actually. My wife wanted to do a cruise with Rick Springfield, and now just does Caribbean resorts instead of a cruise. Oh, so Rick Springfield just does the Caribbean resorts. He doesn't do a cruise, or your wife doesn't do a cruise anymore. They have the poster from McDonald's. Hey, Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick is the best. What? Cheap Trick is the best. Okay.
Cheap Trick. That's a band.
Cheap Trick is a band. Okay.
Yeah.
What do they sing?
Don't ask me. It's been
My
a while.
wife will do both.
It's been a hot minute since I heard a Cheap Trick song.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Let's try to probably call it a night here because we probably have to go make dinner, right?
Time for kids.
Time for kids. We really appreciate you, everybody, staying here with us. Hopefully, my wife will make it on time next week.
Yes.
Even though, I mean, she has to pick up the daughter, so she probably will be here at the same time, anyways.
Well, no, we did practice driving for a while. So.
It's okay. I mean, she needs to practice, anyways. But just remember, if you haven't clicked the like button, make sure you smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. And thank you very much for my moderators here. And if anybody here is a creator, just make sure that you make yourself know that you're a creator, just in case there's any new people here that they want to connect with you. But we had a blast as every Tuesday. And just remember, on Saturday, we do have another cruise-a-thon. So I'm going to try to find cruise-related content for that, as well as for next week. So let me see what I can come out, what I can dust out of the old video camera. But we do have some creators here. Look at this. And I wish I could have been here more. Yes, thank you, Kim. I appreciate you being here as always. And we have another creator here. So until then, like I said, we are Viso's Travel. My name is Rafael.
I'm Amanda.
And like I always say, life is short.
Travel more.
I see you on Saturday, guys.
Bye, guys. Have a great week.